All right, guys, we're going to dive into a message for the Divine Feminine Collective. And I don't know, it's going to be a reading focused on the Divine Feminines, because what I'm getting is like, what's so special about you? What is it? What is it, Divine Feminine? What's so special about you? And guys, to be honest, I feel like a lot of this energy is coming from a lot of females around this Divine Masculine, okay? Cut off. He's cutting them off, okay? He's not answering their text messages, their phone calls. I feel like a lot of you knew what kind of person this Divine Masculine was. It's no secret that, I mean, they've got, an armful of ladies who, maybe stroke their ego, or they've had dealings with. I'm hearing they've had ties with for a while. And I'm also picking up on such vulnerability with these women, like even to ask what it is that you have. Okay, so I do feel like there's a lot of spying that's going on, also Divine Feminine, towards you, and people are you're making people tired. Okay, they're sick and tired of trying to figure out why it is you keep excelling, why it is you keep glowing up. I feel like no one can read your energy. You are the type of person that's really unpredictable, and that's for a lot of reasons, okay? Because people are also seeing how much you are highly protected as well. And the reason you're so unpredictable is because your guides protect you, okay? Your guides will step in and literally stop you from making decisions that will tack on more karma to this journey, okay? You have guides around you that are very, very intentional about making sure that you reach the finish line safely, okay? So they are trying to, I guess, give you the heads up as well through this reading that if many of you are feeling just eyes on you, okay? And what this may look like is you sense it, okay? You might want to pull down the blinds in your home. You might feel like, okay, why am I in this weird habit of like everywhere I go? It's like you're kind of just like scoping out the area before you make your moves, which generally is a good thing for women to do. My dad taught me that. Is just like when you step into a new environment, like always make sure that you're aware of what is around you. Don't just step in blindly and like you're on your phone and you're not really aware of what's going on. Always scan the room and make sure you know who's where, what's what are the vibes. Okay, that's really important. But anyways, guys, I really do feel like there's just people asking that question, okay? Not just people, a lot of these females, okay? They want to know what it is you have. They want to know how to get it. Many of them have studied you for quite some time, and it's like, okay, maybe if I do the things that Divine Feminine does, then I'll have that magnetism, or I'll have that kind of swag, or I'll have that style. But it falls flat every time. Someone is really trying to, I feel, live vicariously through you as well. So they may have studied your either profiles, and another thing too, I'm getting to slip and insert in there, as many of you are actually not active on social media and things like that because you picked up on this energy a really long time ago, that there are people in this masculine's life who study the masculines very closely, and now that there's this Divine Feminine in the picture, which, by the way, your masculines have made it very, very clear that your presence is here to stay. You are the apple of their eye. You are the sunshine of their life. Their energy makes it very, very clear that, you're that special thing. You're that special one. Okay, so, yeah, like I see them studying you, trying to do things that you do. It could be your style. It could be the way that you just carry yourself, the ideas that you have. They want to carry those ideas out. They want to execute them. And I feel like it's really, really obvious to people looking in as well that like your energy is easily copied. It's easily mimicked. People study you, they admire you, and then they say, okay, well, maybe if I implement these ideas or if I do these things, then I'm gonna have that same success. But I feel like what they're not realizing is like these are your spiritual gifts, okay? These are your gifts that were given to you as your birthright for taking on this journey in the way that you have, okay? My nose is getting tickly, guys. Give me a second. Hi, Rio. guys, thank you for being patient with me. I really wanted to not interrupt the reading and like start it over and all of that stuff because I really want to dig into who has their eyes on you, okay? Yeah, you're definitely creating a lot of triggers right now. Okay, because whoever these females are, they're used to having the divine masculine's attention, and they're also used to keeping the masculine in a low vibration, okay? And also, too, like, I do feel like a lot of your divine masculines are healing from this as well. I see many of you intuitively knowing that this is the type of stuff that's going on with your divine masculine, and you purposely choose to keep your distance until the energy around them is clear. So there's a lot of triggers happening right now, a lot of conflict, a lot of hard situations, a lot of heartbreak right now. Okay, I do see a lot of these females really devastated by the fact that like they're getting cut off. There's limited access to the divine masculine now. The divine masculine is changing, they're shifting. They're also starting to recognize their energy as sacred, or some of the messages too. Excuse me, guys. Some of the messages too that I've had coming in, and it's funny that wish fulfillment is here, but like they're wanting to clean up their energy for you, because I feel like it's not attractive to you that they have all of this energy around them, and they're picking up on the fact that you keep your distance because I feel like it's what you're not saying that they know what to do. Okay, they know exactly why it is you're keeping your distance. They can feel it, okay? And you may have this high priestess energy about you as well, divine feminine, where you know exactly who these individuals are. So as long as your intuition is picking up on it, many of your divine masculines know that you will continue to maintain that distance. So they're getting frustrated with the distance, right? These other people, they don't compare with your energy. All of them combined don't compare with your energy. It's like the divine masculines, they're bored. There's no spark there, right? Only the divine feminine ignites that sense of purpose, spark, that sense of like wanting to be challenged, feeling like your heart is on fire, like you need time to breathe. It's like that excitement, that spark, that wish fulfillment, you're everything that they desire. Like, they're definitely cutting off anybody who's not obviously on par or matching your energy. Okay, they've seen too much. You could be an earth sign as well. You don't have to be. But the energies around earth signs are coming through. Earth sign, divine feminines, you have a very different quality about you. Like, you are really, really down to earth, no pun intended. And what I mean by that is, like, what you see is what you get. You're definitely getting somebody real, somebody honest, and most of all, someone with really good ethic. And, like, they're very motivated to be like the best that they can be for themselves. People with very high standards. Balance is very important to them. Justice is very important to them. Like being a straight shooter, honesty, integrity. Okay, these are all qualities that I feel your divine masculine really honors within you. It's really respectable, right? And we all know from the romance angels that your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, because then you start fueling feelings within the divine masculine that are way deeper than what they see with these females around them that really just are around for superficial things, right? Like your earth energy, like that kind of down to earth, practical, strong, smart, resilient. Like with you, they're thinking a family. Okay, these are some new feelings that they're experiencing. Okay, it's one thing for a man to be aroused over just the feminine energy, females, whatever, but then it's another thing to be aroused by a woman when you realize that you want a family with her. That's a whole new different type of arousal. Okay, and this is what this divine masculine is feeling, and they can't get enough of, and that's the feeling that doesn't compare to anybody else. That's why we have North Node here. Right? North Node with wish fulfillment is you are the star. Doesn't get better than this. Doesn't get better than the divine feminine. I feel like this is something that your masculines are working with as well. Right? Fully coming out of this deception energy. The temptation to have a lot of attention around them. And like I said, you can't even compare. All of them could gather together and still you would outshine them as a group. Okay, and I'm just being honest here, okay? Again, I've been really picking up on a lot of, like, arrogance and cockiness coming through from the Divine Feminine Collective, but it's not in, like, a bad way. I just feel like it is it is justice. It is justice coming through for a lot of you who you maintain your distance, you maintain your integrity, you never bent yourself out of shape for anybody. You still held true to your own values, your own beliefs. I feel too like you kept your divine masculine with their head above water, so to speak. They always had their eyes on you. Okay, with their head underwater, it was just pure illusions, right? Living out a life where it's like, you know, you get to stroke your ego, but it's very superficial. You never get to experience true human connection, right? But then you come along and it's like they can't forget that feeling. And for many of you, it's just been such a small interaction. Like it's just been like eye contact, or maybe just like a simple conversation with them, and that was enough for them to really shift and put things into perspective. Like I feel like a divine masculine panicking, like, oh God, oh God, oh God. Like, you know, they might be in public and it's like some girls coming to talk to them like, oh hey, and they're like, what the fuck are you, get away from me. Because they don't want to be seen in that image. They want to get rid of it. I see somebody really wanting to shed this deception, temptation energy about themselves, right? They want to appear as like grounded, trustworthy. I see like King of Pentacles maybe trying to match that earth energy here as well. But somebody who is reliable. Look at this. I'm pulling over the Romance Angel Oracle deck here, and we have trust at the top of the deck. Okay, you really have somebody feeling like I want to develop on another level. I don't want to just waste away. You've made someone see their value. That's what it is. And now that you've made them see, they never thought they could attract somebody like you, first of all. Okay, and this is the thing about twin flames. It's like there's always some kind of weird dynamic where it's like both of you are each other's wish fulfillment, but it's like you leave each other stunned. You're like, oh my God, you want me? Like that's how both of you feel in this connection, okay? And I feel like what's happening is they didn't believe that this could happen, and now that it's happened, they're scrambling, okay? Because they want to appear as someone trustworthy, someone you can lean into. Okay, I feel like a lot of the divine masculines are definitely out there who have been in this position where it's like, yeah, I might have definitely used my good looks, my charm, my energy for mischief. But now they feel you pulling them in to really calm all of that down. I feel like they have so much power, and when they met you, they're like, shit, I really was careless with my power, because looking at you, I could see you've done quite a bit with yours on your journey. So that is like that pull that they feel towards you. That is why you know, there's no comparison, divine feminine, at this time. Okay? A lot of you, you know, I don't know like what it is about you. You know how to be the underdog. You know how to take a hit when you're down, and I feel like there's nothing but victory and success that ends up coming out of that. You're the type of divine feminine energy who gives when you don't have anything. You'll find a way, right? If somebody's in need, if somebody's at help, you'll share like the last thing that you have. I feel like you're the type of divine feminine, especially with the earth signs here coming through, where it's like giving back to others means so much to you. Like your attractiveness and the like who it is you are, like you really command a lot of respect. People want to be just like you without even knowing how to explain that feeling, right? Many of you could have people who are older than you, much older than you, wanting to be like you. It's because your soul itself has had many, many different incarnations here. Okay, but you're literally pulling somebody out of energy that they don't belong in. Okay, the chemistry is unmatched with you. They feel a spark. Okay, we have the word spark, and then we also have that spark there in her hand. Okay, the chemistry here between you two is pulling you together. You're meant to bring out the energy out of this divine masculine, because they're meant to do bigger things. They're meant to do great things. I feel like somewhere along their path as well that they were doing that, and then they just kind of fell off their path with temptation. Putting on a mask, being deceptive, just enjoying the finer things in life, maybe even overindulging a little bit to the point where they lost balance. Okay, but you're definitely returning back to this divine masculine's energy in their space, okay, in a way that they're ready to take things seriously. Okay, well, what's their intention for the connection? I'm just going to keep this one that fell on top of the pile, guys, but I can never leave my cards on the floor. So let me just pick those up. Okay, so we do have the Passion card. Allow your heart and soul, to sing with joy. Were there more that, guys, there's more that came out here. New love, this is worth waiting for. You have playfulness here coming through. Yeah, that's everything that they feel with you. And they know that this is worth waiting for. I feel like whatever transformation out of this deception energy, they know that this is worth waiting for. Because a lot of your divine masculines are also being just kind of triggered with the idea of not being able to catch up to you, or hoping that their past is not going to catch up with them. So that's why I feel like they're really trying to emerge as this new love. When many of them are ready to communicate again, it'll be in like this flirtatious kind of playful way. And I feel like what you guys aren't going to be suspecting behind that flirtatious and playful energy is like the amount of groundedness and maturity that's going to come along with that. It's like somebody's getting ready to really love you and getting ready to like show you a lot of passion. And it's not going to be through words. Like I'm seeing it's going to be through like their actions. You guys are going to see it through their actions, that it's like there's no comparison. I don't care what you see going on the outside, but there's no comparison. I want you to trust me. So you're going to see this new version of me. Okay, and you guys will be able to pick up on it with this playful energy here. You'll feel the energy shift. Okay, but right now that's what's happening. I feel like a lot of people have their eyes on you, Divine Feminine. They're wondering like, what's going on? Well, this is what's going on. You create a different type of energy in your Divine Masculine, one that makes them feel renewed. Okay, but in a renewed way, sorry to stutter there, it's like a renewed way that it makes them feel cleaner. You know what I mean? It makes their energy feel more stable. You know, as humans, we're not designed to feel the instability of just being like there and there and there and there and there. You know, and there's a lot of that going on that the Divine Masculine collective is facing, is like a lot of female energies that just they're there for that temptation purpose of making your energy feel like it's spiraling out of control, right? Because there's no boundaries being put in place. Everything is like easy access, to the point where you start realizing like, wait a second, this is easy access, but it's actually really not good for like my health, my aura, my energy, right? So I feel like a lot of your Divine Masculines are in a place of just really trying to ground their energy right now and lay low and really clean up their aura a little bit. That's probably going to look like just spending a lot of more time in solitude. A lot of them might feel tempted to just stay home a lot more, right? Like a lot of them too could feel the effects of these patterns that they're keeping up, having like a really bad effect on their health. I'm seeing like eliminating things like alcohol, like smoking, takeout, and replacing it with things that they can express sensual energy through, like working out. Okay, some kind of physical activity as well. And many of the Divine Masculines are also trying to ease like aggression, because I feel like the aggression and then having a lot of multiple kind of partners everywhere, that also tends to play out in creating a lot of trauma bonds. Okay, so many of them, that's why I'm saying they need time to clean up their aura. There's a lot of attachments to them. Okay, but you now are standing as like the truth, right? This clean cut energy, this pure energy. You don't mix matters. You have a lot of high standards for yourself. You're like a no bullshit type of energy. And there's something about that they desire to be like. They can't help it. They want to be like it. All right, guys? So that's what I have for this one. If you guys want to do a personal reading with me, or even just talk with me over the phone about your journey, go check out my profile over at Hipsy. All of the links are in my bio. Check out the membership section as well, guys. I have tons more readings on there for you to enjoy that are a bit on the sensual side. All right? I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.